I took it out of the box and I was delighted with what I found.
Yes.
Right? Because as complicated as the box is, I'm thinking tinned fish, how are they going to gussy up the tin packaging? They didn't. They're just like, you want tinned fish? Baby, you got tinned fish.
Listen, for people are like, I'm watching a podcast, I'm listening to a podcast. If you don't know, you are. And this podcast is called Mates. Mike and Tom Eat Snacks. Mates with my girlfriend, Marley and Black.
And my good friend, Tom Cavanaugh. Tom the Flash Cavanaugh. And we got a treat for you today.
Oh. No, like, this is one of those things where I can't speak for you. I'm unfamiliar with the game of this current snack that we have before us. And I was like, oh, I don't know what to expect. I saw the box and instantly I was like, oh, I'm on board. I'm on board with this, with this this box. And then I'm like, but is it, and I had a whole number of questions. Is it a sugary treat? Is it what it professes to be? What is it? Can we skip the rigmarole and the powerol and get right to the thing? Because I think we can.
Absolutely.
We can do anything we want on the podcast.
The rigmarole will show up one way or another. You and I both know that. The business is going to come.
Yeah.
And and whether it comes now or whether it comes later, who gives a fig? The point is the rigmarole and the business will both emerge.
It'll take care of itself.
I'm as anxious about this as you. Because I looked, now, interestingly,
Michael, so many things about this. Yeah, go ahead.
So in a previous episode, fairly recently, we did a snack called Hippies. It's a play on the word hippie, and the packaging was over the top. I hated it. I didn't like it. It was too clever by half. And then Tom and I walked away from that episode with egg on our faces because those things were delicious.
They were great.
Now, the packaging for this snack.
One more thing about that worth noting is, like, our elite producer, Full Court Press, was the one that was like, oh, we got to do this snack. And we were just like, wrong. These guys are trying too hard. They're Park Slope, Brooklyn wannabes. We can't stand these guys. And she was right. And that gets you to be like the number one, probably podcast producer, but also is so maddening.
Oh, yeah. When you walk into Mates HQ and you tell us, Mike and Tom from Mike and Tom Eat Snacks, no, you guys are going to love hippies. I'm like, back up, chick.
Back the fuck up. Yeah.
And I'm not trying, and when I say chick, I'm not trying, look, you know what I'm all about. I'm all about respect for women.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
no, what we do. It's what we're about. You're right.
But sometimes my mouth gets ahead of my brain. And I said, back up, chick. You have no idea what I'm going to like. You have no idea what Flash is going to like. We play it straight.
We play it straight.
Lady. And turns out she was absolutely right. That's why she's number one.
We were wrong. She was right. And like you say, egg on our face. We had a number of things on our face. There was an expression at the end of that. You can look it up. There was a lot of things that we had.
We had a busy face that day.
Yeah. Sure.
So now, should I announce what this? I guess I'll just announce what this is.
I think we just got to go with it because we're going to get to this box and it's going to be like
excited. I'm so excited. This is Fishwife Smoked Rainbow Trout. Fishwife Smoked Rainbow Trout.
Come on.
Now, I've heard of Fishwife before. Have you heard of Fishwife?
So I am unfamiliar with Fishwife because I am familiar with Fishwife, but I feel like I'm going, is that how I know it? And it isn't. I don't think.
So as upset as I was about hippies, I know a little bit about this, a little bit. I was upset about hippies because it was trying too hard, blah, 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 blah. Like, fuck you. Now, I'm looking at the packaging for this Fishwife Smoked Rainbow Trout, and I know that Fishwife has become a very trendy product and company in New York City specifically, maybe in other cities as well. And like tinned fish, for whatever reason, has become the snack du jour among the Gen Zers. I don't know why. I'm hoping it's because smoked fish is delicious, which I happen to believe it is. But the packaging for this is so chewy, so over the top, Gen Z, overly designed, and by all rights, I should hate it, and I love it.
I love it. I look at this thing and being less familiar than you, because my New York City snack is like, I'm popping in the diner. I'm stopping at the nut cart. You know what I mean? I'm that guy. What kind of street food we got?
And let me just interject real quick. Friends, if you're ever in New York City and you want to see Tom, just head to the nut cart. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to be there.
And here's the other thing. If you're at the nut cart in Central Park, guaranteed, 100% you will see me. You just wait around for 20. It doesn't matter which cart. It doesn't matter what part of the park. But wait around 20 to 23 minutes. I'll be right there. Yeah. I'll be like, nut cart.
No, so sometimes this has happened.
I'll run by, they'll throw me the bag.
Yeah, I've seen that. And you catch it in your mouth like a seal, which I think is very cute.
It's just a thing we came up with. Like, it's just a thing we came up with. Because one time I had my hands full with nuts from other nut carts.
From the other nut carts, right.
And I'm going by the one, up by 86 by the ball fields. And I'm running up there. And like the guy's like, he sees me coming. And I wasn't gonna get a third bag of nuts.
Right.
He sees me coming. We have our thing. He's like, hey! And boom, he tosses it in the mouth, right? And so now that's just a thing that we do. It's just a thing that we do now.
So this is a box, sort of rectangular, I would say about 4x6, 6x4. It says smoked rainbow trout on it. And then there's all it's mostly green, but there's a picture of a lady wearing fish on her head. She's smoking a pipe. I guess she's the fishwife, and the smoke from the pipe is smoking the fish. And then it says Tinned Seafood Company, responsibly raised in Denmark, slow smoked over beech wood, which is one of the better smoking woods. I don't need your whole resume.
Yeah.
Go.
Here's why. You're talking too much. You could have said.
That's right.
Rainbow trout responsibly raised on a farm in the Danish countryside. Good. Stop.
Done.
I'm like, Danish countryside sounds gorgeous. What kind of flowers? I see a lot of flowers in the Danish countryside. Now, someone who travels like Magic and I, as soon as you start talking about in a micro-cannery outside of Copenhagen, I think industrial blight. I think
I do
Copenhagen
too.
is the biggest city in Denmark. And once you get outside, like some of the nice little gardens, sure, they're a city. They got all these agencies and civil sections and all these things to fill and to do and to work. And that's going to cause what? Blight. And so now you're in this micro cannery. I'm sure those guys, the guys and gals in the micro cannery are just like, I see nothing romantic about this. You're going to punch out, you're gone. That's it for your day. You want to put that on your butt?
I'm cutting heads off rainbow trout all day. It's not as romantic as maybe people think.
Come here, give me a hug. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give me a hug. We'll wipe down.
I smell like fish guts.
Yeah, we'll wipe down, but when you've done a couple of months of this, forget it. There's no wiping down that's going to save you. You're going to smell like you smell like.
Now, I took it out of the box, and I was delighted with what I found.
Yes.
Right? Because as complicated as the box is, I'm thinking tinned fish, how are they going to gussy up the tin packaging? They didn't. They're just like, you want tinned fish? Baby, you got tinned fish. This is just a tin of fish with the pull top. It's in, it's kind of a goldish bronzy color. And I'm not even going to wait. I'm pulling the tab, and the tab pulls very easily. It opens. Careful, Tom, when you open, not to open like I did, because it is packed with oil, and I did get oil on myself.
I wonder about the younger generation on the subway. They gotta know, like, when you're going to eat there's one thing about this snack is like, folks, when you're going to eat this snack, and so far all signs point to you should, except for the most important sign is this thing.
We don't know.
But I mean, yeah, they got, they didn't skimp on ingredient number 2, olive oil.
No, they did not.
This thing
Nor
is like
on trout fish. They did not.
Yeah.
There's plenty of trout fish in here. It's packed. You're getting your money's worth. Hey, Court, what is Full Court Press? What does this thing cost? Do you recall what smoked rainbow trout costs? I'm gonna look it up. Fishwives. Okay, so it's a pricey snack. Oh no, here on Thrive Market, you could get it for $11. So I think no.
No,
but then
I don't think
there's
so.
another one that says 22.
You're in the ballpark with 14. You oversell sold because people get mad. People are always here like they're happy when it's not 14, it's 11, but they're not happy when it's like it's not 7, it's 14. So you did.
That's right.
It's the hippies.
That's right.
It's the hippies. It's the Park Slope hippies that are doing it for you. Oh wow, this thing
now, Tommy. Yeah,
it smells so good. Like it's just because the risk you run when you're coming in from Copenhagen in the micro-cannery on the Urban Blight outside Copenhagen. And by the way, I hope we get a lot of mail. We'll take the mail on that, on the Urban Blight outside Copenhagen. Magic, unbeknownst to some of our viewers, I don't even know if they're viewers, by the way, he thought seriously about packing up the Dog and Pony Show and taking it over to Copenhagen. Instead, he set it on the blue state of Georgia, but
that's right.
But you had Copenhagen, you had Oregon, you had Copenhagen in your sights, and I was like, say, why Copenhagen? And you were like, rated one of the top cities in the world. So maybe when I start running my mouth off about urban blight, they're like, no, not in Copenhagen. You might find that in Dusseldorf. Enjoy your time over there across the border, but you're not going to find.
No, part of the reason we were attracted to it was for the blight. It's got the Danish blight. There's some of the finest blight. Oh. And not just industrial blight, their tree blight is picturesque. Their social blight, also first rate. Like people say, oh, the Danish are the happiest people in the world. Why? Because they've mastered blight. Everybody all over, like every city all over the world, you're going to get blight. But is it good blight? Is it bad blight? Well, Denmark, pretty good.
Yeah, just take a look at the Danish flag. I mean, like blight. It's basically the poster flag for blight. If you look at the Danish flag, those guys, like they put everything they could think of on their flag.
I'm taking a bite. I'm going in.
This thing smells so good. And part of the thing is
Full Court Press, before you got on, we were talking about, are you going to eat with a cracker? Are you going to raw dog it? And I told her, friend, we're going to raw dog it. I mean, that's how you get the full experience, right?
Yeah, sure. Although, like, I look at this, I'm like, this would be solid on a cracker.
Absolutely.
When you open up a thing of fish, there's always that thing where like, how'd we do? You open up a tin, you're like, how'd we do? Wait, is this the thing that's going to stick me on the throne for 2 days? Whoa. Like, don't say throne.
Sorry about that. That's my stomach. It's my stomach because I'm hungry for this trout.
But what's interesting is you open this thing up and you can it smells clean, fresh. It smells good. You can't wait to eat it. And you can smell the smoke. You have that little smoke smell. Did you go in already?
So I went in. I didn't interrupt because I was eating. And let me tell you something. I'm already going in for seconds.
That's really good. I have one of the things that I love that you don't get in some of the other tins. I don't know if I can. Yeah, maybe I can. So if you see this first thing I'm holding up, that's basically the fish belly. It's fish. But on the other side, it's this kind of this crusted exterior.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Skin. And it seems to have been like smoked. I don't know. I always like that. I love that aesthetic. I love that feel. It's not just the fleshy part. It's the smoked outside. And man.
That's just a first-rate snack. You're not. I mean, am I going to nitpick here?
I mean, what are you going to nitpick? Honestly, like,
I don't know. It's smoked fish, and it's very fucking good. It's very fucking good smoked fish, trout.
Here's something you're going to have to say. Like, if you come over to the house, Magic, and I whip you up a bowl of this, you're like, oh, wow, fresh and good. This is from a damn tin that crossed the Atlantic. Like that, you gotta.
I'm gonna get through this whole tin. before we finish, which is unusual. You don't usually get through a whole thing, whatever the snack is. But damn, this is really good. Now,
I mean,
full disclosure. I need some full disclosure because I think this is worth saying. When we started the podcast, I was already looking forward to my lunch. I was going to get tacos because I'm starving. So am I enjoying the smoked rainbow trout more because I'm hungry? I don't think so. I think it's just excellent.
Full court press, and I can attest to that because when we were not certain we were going to run this podcast was a last minute. We just decided, the hell, let's do a podcast. And while we were waiting for me to respond, whether I could pull off the podcast in the text thread, you were like, hey, I guess we're not doing the podcast, which is good because I'm going to go eat tacos. Like you had tacos right up in front. And 3 times in the text chain, like more than you needed to do, you kept hitting like, I'm going to go eat tacos. So
I'm excited about the tacos. Clearly,
you had your mindset on something else, and now you're eating this, and this is a curveball and well worth waiting for. I mean, God dang it.
You could, now, Fishwives suggest you could put it in lemony pasta. That would be great. Smoked trout dip with potato chips, also be great. Savory sandwich, also great. Raw dogging it, fucking great.
Yeah.
You get a little oil on your fingers, gives you something to lick off, and then you go back in there. You put a little pinch between your thumb and your second finger, your index finger there, and you get a little pinch of fish.
I think most people know this, but Leo DiCaprio's Oscar-winning turn in The Revenant as one person was actually based. See, got that pinch? Was actually based on Magic and I in the Northern Wilds when we were trappers. And this reminds me of like sticking our hand in the icy cold river, pulling up some trout and just ripping them open, getting the fingers in there and eating that.
Man, we had some good days out there on the Oregon Trail, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did.
Trapping.
Sure we did. Yeah. Trapping was, trapping was tough because you couldn't get your cell phone signal, but great because we were of the land.
Yes. I mean, when you say of the land, we were staying at a La Quinta.
Yeah,
the La Quinta bordered, it was a mini golf course, I guess is what it bordered.
Was a mini
but
golf
behind
course,
that.
Then there was a highway, and on the other side was the land. And so it was really, you had to go down a mile to cross over the highway onto one of those over bridges. So if you went from La Quinta, right, you went past the mini golf, down a mile, over the thing, you were on the land.
Now, a lot of times we didn't make it past the mini golf. I'll be honest. A lot of times we would shoot around, maybe 2 rounds. We would get the soft serve. That's nature. Yeah. What are you going to do?
But that's nature. Like when you go out into nature, you don't know what will befall you. You don't know what's like. Nature has its own way. Nature red in tooth and claw. Mother Nature takes care of its own. So if you walk out your door, friend, you walk out your door and nature presents you with a mini golf. Okay. If
Guess
what you were going
You're
to
golfing.
do, if what you were going to do was hike to the top of Annapurna, and instead, when you're getting ready for your hike and you're getting your crampons and the thing, and there's mini golf, okay. Like, do you think that the people who climb Everest, when there's a blinding snowstorm, just go, all right, let's just forge ahead? No, folks, that's death.
Of course not.
And you don't want death. See, that's the thing that some people go, let's go for death. And you're like, no, you shouldn't. Because that's not the way to climb. And so you have to adjust to what Mother Nature throws at you. So if Mother Nature throws you a mini golf, Michael and I are not, who are we to counter Mother Nature and just go like, we're just going to barrel through, go across, go down a mile, cross the overpass to the highway, and then get into the wild. No, we have the mini golf right there. You have to respect Mother Nature.
That's the important thing. When we say that we're all about respect for women, guess who that includes? Mother Nature. And when Mother Nature puts a mini golf in your path, you can walk around that path, but you're disrespecting your mother.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do that. And when she further says, hey, how about after mini golf, we take a drive about 20, 25 miles away and do bumper cars, you say, yeah. You say, yeah. Because what are you going to tell? What are you going to tell your mother? No, I don't want to do bumper cars. Come on.
No, you're going to say to your mother, Mother, I'd rather not do mini golf and bumper cars. What kind of child is that?
What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me? That's your mother.
What are you doing?
That's your mother.
She's trying to provide a good time for you.
Send a card, give a hug, respect your mother. And we do. Sometimes that means pulling trout out of a river, ripping their guts out, and like just having a bite of a trout. And other times, it means going like, you know what? I hadn't planned to do the mini golf and the bumper cars, but since you asked, I will.
The answer's got to be yes.
It does have to be yes, I feel.
And we did that. God, so we were out in Oregon for what? 6 months, 8 months, something like that.
That's the thing. Like when you're out there in the wild.
Yes.
The time
you
is
lose track
fluid.
of time.
You're like, what? Oh, you notice the change of seasons. And you're like, okay, I've been here a bit. But sometimes you're like, have I been here 2 weeks or have I been here 2 months? It's tough. It's tough. Every night's the same. You and I, we have the screen of the campfire there in La Quinta, and every night's kind of the same, like there's stars overhead if you go outside and you have to go, away from the lights.
You got to go pretty far away from the La Quinta to see the stars. And we didn't do that. We didn't do that, but we knew about it.
We're told that they're out there. And so every night's the same. There's stars out there. So we're told. And then we're at, so you just, the time just, you can't,
it flies.
2 months.
Yeah. You don't know. Well, because every night it's like, which Mission Impossible movie are you going to watch tonight? Do you want to go through the whole series? Do you want to just skip around? Like, what are we going to do?
And I'm always like, three, Philip Seymour Hoffman. And you get so mad. You're like, we see him watch three times in a row. And I'm like, he's so good. He's so good. He's the best villain.
He is good. But Rami Malek is good too. Was he in those?
No,
he's a James Bond guy. He's a James Bond guy. He's not a mission. He's not an MI guy. I don't know, because time just becomes very fluid when you're in the wilds like that.
Simon Harris is a villain.
Ratings?
No, ratings for sure. I'll go first because there's so much
you're good with just saying ratings, and you don't want to say. You don't want to do. I mean, what are you doing?
That was like an Inarito joke. Rating, you got to rate thing. Do not rate. Ratings.
Yeah, ratings. Go first.
It's middle of the road. It's middle of the snack aisle, right? And we have no preference. We just love snacks. We root for snacks. We want the snacks to be good. But there is also a part of me that finds the improbable snack, the thing that like wormed its way up from, a really tough upbringing and, like a demographic that isn't instantly associated with the great snack aisle of life and still manage to get a scholarship to Fordham, right? And then manage to like go on and do graduate work. And, it comes from a place where I guess the realm of it would be best described as unlikely, and I am a person in the great snack aisle of life. When I look at, they have the, when I need to get some protein on the diet, but I do only have $4.99 for my grocery bill this week. So I will get a couple of those tuna cans, right? Right. And what's interesting is you open those tuna cans and the thing that drains out is kind of basically like water, like salt water, and interesting enough, even though it's been encased in liquid, that tuna can often be very dry somehow. And I don't quite know how that works. And it's sort of like, it sort of makes you think, of course, you didn't pull the tuna from the sea, even though it's tuna from the sea. You didn't pull the trout from the brook. You put it in a tin can. So everything will be lost. 94% of it will be lost in translation. And even if it comes from goddamn Copenhagen, and so part of me, when you look at the box that this comes in, you're like, these guys, they seem to have a modicum of confidence that is semi-unexpected to me for fish in a tin. They're like, no, we got 3 ingredients. We know what to do. Just put the ingredients in, seal it up really good. If it's good when I'm eating it here from a Danish brook, it will be good when it shows up. Nothing will be lost in translation. I'm skeptical there, and I hear micro-cannery and urban blight, but you corrected me on that. You were like, they have the best blight. And, this snack is one of the highest praises you can give a snack is like really kind of a meal, right? It's just like this is all you want. This is above and beyond. Like I said, if I invited you over and put a bowl of this out, you'd be like, oh wow, he's got a bit of a culinary game. This kid, this thing is amazing. It's amazing on crackers. It's amazing any way you slice it. Lemon, as they describe, and also raw dogged. It's incredible. It's absolutely delicious. It comes from a tin from Denmark, and the reason I think we love this is because this is essentially the epitome of respecting your mother. These people have respected their mother, respected our mother, and we're about that kind of respect. And so, respect for mother. Fishwife Smoked Rainbow Trout, 9.
That's high praise. It's a high rating. I got a little hung up for a second because I'm thinking to myself, man, does this cross over from snack to meal? I don't think it does. This is a snack.
It's a snack.
This is the kind of thing you eat as a snack. You're feeling a little peckish. What do we have? Do we have any of that smoked rainbow trout, honey? I just bought some. It's in the pantry. You go in there, you open up a box of this good-looking Fishwife Smoked Rainbow Trout. You're going to have yourself not just a trout, but a treat. A trout treat.
They might have to go back and rebrand. They might have to go add to the box. Wow, not just a trout, a treat.
Yeah, you're
amazing. You're amazing.
Oh, come on. I just speak from the heart. I really just speak from the heart, Tom. And if amazing things happen to fall out of my mouth, I'm just a vessel. It's really not about me. But I do say amazing things.
You do, you really do. And you did right there.
And you were right in drawing the comparison between a can of tuna fish, which is almost always going to be somewhat disappointing. You're not raw dogging a can of chicken of the sea. You do that, you're asking for trouble. You're looking for disappointment. You're looking with chicken of the sea or any of these things. You want to stir in some mayo. You want to put it in a salad. You want to make a sandwich. You want to do something. You're not doing the thumb and the index finger with chicken of the sea. With this thing, all day long. Then I'm licking. I'm licking that delicious olive oil off my fingertips, and then I'm going back for more. Tom, I'm sorry, but Fishwives Smoked Rainbow Trout, $10.99 worth, 9. See you next week.
Wow, see you next week.